Alright tout le monde, je suis Justinner et on se retrouve sur une nouvelle série. Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. Donc, let's go man! J'ai jamais joué, mais j'adore ce style de jeu là. J'adore, c'est relaxant, c'est toi qui est super cool, tu dois réfléchir, des énigmes, puis ça c'était écœurant. Fait que même sans plus attendre, ça j'ai fait un petit test parce que j'ai ajusté mes commandes puis tout. Et puis ben là, nous autres on va se repartir une nouvelle partie man. Let's go, sans plus attendre, c'est parti. Comme ta gueule Jeff, puis on commence. Yeah!
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together. Hey, Sherry, come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Nouvelle affaire, l'amour d'une mère. Donc là, d'après ce que j'ai pu comprendre, c'est que on va aller visiter la tombe de notre mère.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice. Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Ok. Là, on regarde quelque chose? Je pense pas qu'il y ait une enquête en cours. On va peut-être juste continuer par là.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Ah, merci.
If you need something, sir, please inquire
Welcome
at
to Il
reception.
Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Le jeu est quand même cool. Quand même beau, c'est nice. Bon, 222. Ah, je pense que je l'avoue. Ah, laisse, hein? J'avais été où en tabarnak?
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready.
Ah.
Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer. Let's check what they have on offer.
Ah, ok, c'est toi qui as dit ça. Le restaurant doit être au rez-de-chaussée. Mais tiens, c'est pas ici. Non, ça, c'est un bar. Ouais.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Dans le vestibule. C'est l'entrée. Le vestibule, il serait où? Ah! C'est ça que tu voulais dire.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Pauvre gars.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
Les tables sont où ici? Non, ça m'étonnerait fortement que ce soit là. N'est pas ici? Ah,
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
ah, t'es là! Sorry, man.
What are you waiting for? Put the dish down so we can tuck in.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Ah, c'est un tuto, man. Un tuto, puis on va pouvoir identifier les affaires, ces cassins-là. Que je peux déplacer? Ouais.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits.
Oh.
This cane is
s'est
an
battu.
expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Oh. C'est quoi ça? Interroger des passants au sujet d'une preuve. Appuie sur C pour ouvrir le carnet d'affaires. Puis preuve avec X. Puis parler. Ok, attends, c'est C pour ouvrir mon truc d'affaires. C'est quoi ça? Épingler preuve? C'est quoi ça? Ben j'ai pas de preuve, c'est quoi? Ah, pour moi je suis obligé de la faire. Non? Un hub britannique. Et il a déjà trouvé ici. Un hub britannique. D'autres clients de l'hôtel seront peut-être. Ok, ouais. Mais là, je peux-tu appuyer sur détail pour savoir plus d'infos, mais je peux-tu l'enlever? Anyway, bon. On peut interroger du monde. On peut l'interroger. Je peux interroger lui, il a de l'air tout seul. Ouais.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Ok. Je peux pas parler à personne. Puis lui, non.
Someone left their cane at my table. I suspect he will want it back.
My apologies, sir, but I wouldn't know how to identify its owner.
So the simplest option ended in failure. That's irritating.
No, what is irritating is you trying to break the rules of my game, Sherry. Don't be so lazy.
De quoi manque de fair play? C'est quoi ça veut dire ça?
Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time.
Puis lui, pas parler à personne? On va le voir en haut. Mais épingler preuve là parce qu'ils aiment d'épingler. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire épingler une preuve là? Ah.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you, friend.
Eh, on se dit, vous êtes bien nul.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
Hein? Au sujet d'une preuve, appuyez sur C pour ouvrir le carnet d'affaires, épingler une preuve avec X puis parler à quelqu'un. Essayez avec la canne. Ah, c'est cool ça, on peut s'habiller comme qu'on veut. Ça? Est-ce que je comprends pas grand chose? Ah, c'est ça que j'ai fait, j'ai pris preuve, fait que là je vais pouvoir parler avec du monde d'après moi. Ah, ah!
May I ask you something?
I would help you if I knew, sir.
Ok, attends, on va essayer de faire d'autres affaires là. Si mettons je fais une preuve là.
May I ask you something?
I cannot be of help, sir. Someone else might know better.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Que je peux aller ici?
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, but I never heard of this.
Non, quelqu'un va le savoir là. Je suis en train d'interroger, le monde ne savent rien.
Can I ask you a question?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Quoi? Il y a quelque chose que je fais de pas correct.
Are you able to help me?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Vous pouvez évaluer une preuve sur votre carnet d'affaires. Ok. Les plugins peuvent s'ouvrir le carnet d'affaires. Quand cette icône apparaît, épingler une preuve pour utiliser le mode concentration. Consultez le carnet pour voir quelle preuve est requise. Quelque chose que j'ai fait de pas carré. Bon, mettons celle-là, mettons je fais preuve ici. Hop. C'est quoi ça? Ok, ça c'était mes missions. La canne perdue, là, je suis rendu ici. La canne perdue, j'ai une preuve. Ou je crois que j'ai une preuve, là, je suis pas sûr.
Could you
Ah là, je peux. Ah!
Of course. Stop me when you've had enough.
Yeah, ok, alright. D'après un témoin, 3 personnes se trouvaient à cette table. Un couple et un ancien officier de la marine. On ne sait pas trop ce qu'il est advenu du couple, mais l'officier a été aperçu se dirigeant vers le jardin de devant pour prendre un peu d'air. Je dois le retrouver.
Oh, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane zone on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Concentration et révéler des détails, c'est quoi que ça fait? L'ex-officier de la marine. C'est bas de concentration solide. Quand je peux savoir si le gars il est compatissant. Mais on va essayer d'aller au jardin avant. Le jardin de devant. On va aller en avant. C'est ici le jardin de devant? Ici. Je peux aller au jardin, man.
Do you know anything about this?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Oh! L'officier de la marine, M. Rhodes, était assis à notre table en compagnie du couple de nobles. Les hommes sont allés discuter de navigation pendant que la femme jouait avec la canne d'un air distrait. Elle l'a peut-être mise de côté, et ça on n'est pas oublié de la reprendre. Quand ils sont repartis rejoindre le médium, j'ai donc maintenant... Ok, ouais, quand ils sont partis joindre le médium, j'ai donc maintenant une excellente raison pour pénétrer dans la pièce où a lieu la séance.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the séance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Oh, c'était quand ça déjà? C'est quoi ça? Pas médium, ça. Ok.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond.
Ah.
Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be...
It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Observez. Le gars, il a le nez pété. Noble, riche et élégant. Ne porte pas d'alliance. Puis il a les jointures toutes défaites. Il se bat, c'est un batailleur. Un noble britannique blasé. D'après le blason, je peux déduire que cet homme est Lord Craven, un riche noble britannique qui se meurt d'ennui et voyage aux quatre coins de l'Europe. Son usage indique qu'il entretient une relation difficile avec l'alcool, mais conserve une constitution physique saine et robuste. Après le blason... Ouais... Moi, je dirais que c'est celle-là ici. Un noble britannique blasé.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too.
Oh.
Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Ok. Appuie sur Z pour révéler des zones d'interaction. Une bouteille pétée. Et je peux-tu checker, c'est quoi? Ah, ok.
This must be the ectoplasm.
Oh.
Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm.
There are light
Constance here,
traces of
Sherry.
rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Je sais Pas compris. Calisse, l'autre parlait en même temps, tabarnak. C'est en mode concentration. Oh. Creux
The
ovale.
diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a Paul Larranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Ok. Encore de l'ectoplasme.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Ok.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
Ah! L'autre parlait.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Désorienté. C'est quoi ça, c'est? Accéder au palais mental. Ah. Palais mental. Non, ok, ça n'a pas rapport. Et je peux faire retour juste pour être sûr de faire mes affaires comme faut. Puis là, après ça, lui a pété le médium. C'est quoi ça? Ça de quoi, mais... Ça n'a pas rapport, ça. Elle a aperçu quelque chose dans la séance.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Ouais.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Oh. Lui, as-tu vu quelque chose?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
That's a question I can answer.
Le résident qui se trouvait dans la cour a aperçu un domestique qui travaillait. Il a remarqué qu'elle est partie en toute hâte après qu'un cri provenant de la salle de séance a retenti. Ça serait un domestique. Il y a un domestique qui aurait passé là, puis là, vu que l'autre a pensé avoir un fantôme, elle a crié, puis elle a s'est sauvée, puis elle a crié, puis elle est partie ici. Ah!
Size 4 with a broken heel. Size 4 with a broken heel. Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Il y en a-tu ici? Ah!
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh yes, I can tell you everything, sir.
Selon un employé, Lucia s'est faite réprimander à cause des chaussures ordinaires qu'elle portait au travail. Elle devrait actuellement s'occuper du nettoyage à l'étage près des tableaux de la galerie. On va demander à elle quand même.
Are you able to help me?
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
Ah. Près des tableaux de la galerie. Ça serait ici.
May I ask for your assistance?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Ok.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Attends, se met tranquille, Chris. Je peux pas aller là. Demander à elle d'abord.
May I ask you something?
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
Elle était partie à l'étage faire le ménage là dans. C'est qu'elle a dit, elle.
Do you know anything about this?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Ah, l'étage, peut-être ici. Ah oui, les tableaux sont ici. Ah, j'arrive de là, épais. Ah, it's it. Ah, je pense que c'est elle.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the séance room, yes?
How did you know?
Ah, c'est elle qui l'a vu.
You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
Ah, on nous dit ça la vérité ou.
A precious diamond was stolen during the séance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell. Describe what happened during the séance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Oh, you scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest.
What's that?
Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Ah, ok. Ah, ok, faut que je... C'est quoi? Ok, je dois faire... Ok, là, elle est là, elle est par la fenêtre. Mais ok, mais non, c'est pas ça. Ok, bon. Le médium, il était pas... Ok. Ça ici, c'est la chaise. Elle a vu... le fantôme. Puis il y a lui ici. Parce que le médium, il était ici. Validé.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Bien ça?
Amazing.
Ouais.
It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Bon, 226. Ça doit être là. Oui, non?
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Hein? Ah.
Lady Craven is not...
Ok. Par quelques actes, Lady Craven a-t-il éveillé les soupçons des domestiques? Ok, attends. Ah, j'ai du temps. Ok, mais attends, Chris, là. Non, je comprends pas. Ok, attends. Les rumeurs peuvent vous aider à vous mettre sur de nouvelles pistes.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall. Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall.
Ok. Ok, c'était commencé. Ok, c'est bon. S, non. Mauvaise fréquentation du fils, non. Je sais pas, moi. Comment je sais pas écouter?
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall.
C'est que j'aille parler? Non? Des mots importants, ouais, mais là, ils font juste dire qu'il n'y a pas qu'est-ce qu'on croit. Essayez de distinguer les mots importants.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall.
Ils vont juste répéter la même cette affaire. Il me parle-tu? Le chef vole de la nourriture, s'en fout. Quoi que ça... Attends, je comprends pas encore là.
Lady Craven is not a...
C'est quoi? C'est les mots-clés qui sont... Ah ok, non, pertinent. On s'en fout. On s'en fout. Et t'es aux aguets. Ah! J'ai surpris une conversation entre deux employés de l'hôtel. Au début, je pensais que c'était les autres qu'il fallait qu'ils parlent. Qu'il fallait que j'écoute, puis que je tienne les mots, genre que je garde les mots importants qu'ils disaient. Elle prétendait qu'elle n'est pas l'épouse de Lord Craven. Après leur observation, lors d'une récente soirée, elle était aux aguets et poussait Lord Craven à boire plus que de raison. Ils ont aussi remarqué que la Lady ne savait pas se servir correctement d'un couteau de poisson. Oh.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please, help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Elle a le diamant, là. C'est elle qui a eu le diamant. C'est lui qui l'a tué parce que son diamant était là.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted. Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Oh. Quelqu'un cherchait quelque chose. Elle a pleuré. Elle était étranglée.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Lettre traitant d'une indemnisation. Je n'ai toujours pas reçu l'indemnisation que vous m'avez promise pour apaiser le scandale et payer mon traitement à la suite de votre inconduite flagrante. Recours à la justice. Que la bague n'a pas encore été retrouvée.
Someone was not happy with his post?
Non.
Someone was not happy with his post?
C'est une lettre déchirée.
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress. Aha, a neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Virtus Audacta Sapit, courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
Oh, la papillon.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar. Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
On peut trouver ça.
A remarkably simple lock.
C'est barré. Montre qu'elle a été étranglée autour. Ouais. Le lit sent dessous. Tu peux pas croire qu'elle s'est défendue. Toute sa dépouille. Je trouve un diamant, ouais. C'est celui qui a été volé dans la séance. Un sac dans lequel se trouvaient des effets personnels Lady J grand ouvert sur le lit. Son contenu est éparpillé, comme si on l'avait fouillé. Une serrure bon marché. Y a-t-il une façon de la lock ou... Il n'y a pas de moyen de rien faire, ici.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Mal à la réception. Tout a été trouvé ici.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the séance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Ah ouais, quand je sais pour l'ouvrir. Ah, je peux pas aller là. Ça va être de la chambre, ben la porte de l'autre côté. Moi je rentre fucking paf comme ça. M'a interrogé lui avant.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the séance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Il y a eu un coup violent. Maigre, malnutrition probable. Oh! Qu'est-ce qu'il y a eu là? Une raflure. Ah, il y a de quoi? Maquillage? Ah bah oui, toi. Un ancien voleur. Son nez sanglant témoigne qu'il a subi une violente agression. Ses doigts, fins et agiles, ont toutes les caractéristiques de ceux d'un voleur, entraîné au travail délicat du pickpocket. Il se maquille fréquemment pour dissimuler ce que je suspecte être un tatouage de prison. Manque de chance. Il n'y a pas de maladie. Est davantage un criminel qu'un médium.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man. But I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk. Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Moi, je vais partir.
I need to go.
Parce que j'avais vu des affaires, j'ai pas été checké avant. Cher Lucas, j'espère que vous aurez le temps de nous rendre visite dans notre domaine. Ok, j'ai le sentiment que ma vie a changé. Ah!
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the séance table, but this time, there's enough for analysis.
Oh. Ouvrez le menu et sélectionnez la preuve indiquée. C'est quoi ça? On va. Ok. La formule indiquée sur la droite. Faites glisser 2 réactifs. Le même, après ça, là. 2 réactifs. Réactifs disponibles. Oh, si je comprends pas. Ah, ok, oui, je comprends. Ok, 3. Là. 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 C'est vrai ça. Relié. Ah. Ok, attends, j'ai tout mélangé ça là, m'a réinitialisé ça de bord. Ok, la réaction montre qu'il s'agit de latex mélangé à du phosphore. Bien qu'il soit dangereux de garder un tel élément chimique en bouche, je ne peux m'empêcher d'être déçu. Je m'attendais à quelque chose de plus astucieux. Fait que ça serait une preuve. Hop.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
Il existe-tu, lui, Carlis? Il est assis sur le lit, puis...
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
Ouais, je pense que j'ai des preuves. Tournez les preuves.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
This object simply isn't resonating with me.
Ok. Ben moi, c'était juste ça les preuves que j'avais. Il en faut d'autres? Ça ici.
The spirits are silent, and so am I.
Et tabarnak.
This object simply isn't resonating with me.
Et ça fait quoi, hein? C'est pas mal tout, hein?
I need to go.
Pas d'autres preuves, je pense. Oups, c'était pas la map que je voulais. Ça, c'est ici. Oh, attends, wow! Lequel, ouais, laquelle qui s'avait fermé dans sa chambre. Ah, ok. C'est pas ça que je voulais. Attends, je fais X puis je vais interroger l'autre.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Je peux passer ici. Ah.
Stop wasting time.
Okay.
The murderer is getting away. Get to the point, Mr. Holmes. I doubt I can help with this.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
Oh. Wow. Holy shit, ok. Mika possède une broche en forme de papillon de nuit. Holy shit, il y a du stock. Ok, attends. Compensation pour service corporel. J'ai trouvé une bague avec un motif de papillon de nuit dans la cachette d'Emma. Et voilà. Lucas et Emma possédaient tous deux des bijoux avec le même motif de papillon. Fait que si elle c'est une voleuse, lui c'est un voleur, ils ont peut-être essayé de dérober le diamant ensemble. Ok. Ah, parce qu'il a peut-être fallu que je fasse de mon mental avant. Ok, Emma était un escroc qui volait bien Lord Craven. Emma était une voleuse, mais a réussi à convaincre Lord Craven que c'était le personnel qui était coupable. Si leurs chemins se sont croisés par le passé, Lucas connaissait peut-être la prédilection d'Emma sur le vol. Est-ce que c'est hot ça? Ok, attends. Non. Non, je pense que j'ai pas assez de rien pour ça. Je pourrais juste cliquer partout, mais ça me tente pas. Je joue délire comme faut mes affaires. Une serrure en 2 chambres n'avait rien de complexe. Lucas pouvait facilement la crocheter. Le meurtrier a laissé le diamant. La personne qui a tué Emma a laissé le diamant près de son corps. Lord Craven a retrouvé dans sa chambre au moment où Emma cachait le diamant. Et la surprise l'a mis dans le sac. Je pense que c'est ça, moi. Lucas m'a dit que les serviteurs qui l'ont escorté l'ont malmené. Ah. Ça m'étonnerait fortement, mais c'est ce qu'il dit. Et ça par rapport. Non. Ah. Les domestiques qui ont escorté Lucas jusqu'à sa chambre l'ont maltraité et griffé. Ou Emma a griffé Lucas. Emma a griffé les mains de Lucas tandis qu'elle essayait de se lutter pour sa survie. Moi je pense que c'est ça. Ah mais les deux ils se contredisent. Ok. Ça mettons je fais les deux comme ça. Comme ça. Y'a rien qui se passe. Justement, Lucas l'aurait tué. Admettons, Lucas l'aurait tué, ok? Ok, attends. Lucas l'aurait tué, il aurait laissé le diamant pour qu'il pense que ce soit l'autre. Parvient pas à maîtriser sa colère. Le médium Lucas savait peut-être qu'Emma était une voleuse et qu'elle a voulu l'incriminer pour son forfait. Oh my god. Emma a essayé d'incriminer Lucas, le médium, pour le vol du diamant. En guise de revanche, il l'a tué. Parce que le fait qu'il y ait des graphings sur ses mains pour elle, là, parce qu'elle, elle s'est débattue dans le lit. Fait qu'elle aurait, tu sais, quand que l'autre l'étrangle, peut-être qu'elle, elle y a griffé les mains pendant que t'es en train de l'étrangler. On le fait-tu? C'est quoi changer de conclusion? C'est pas le bon? C'est quoi? Il a pas pu s'empêcher de tuer Emma alors qu'il lui suffisait de tout raconter à la police. Mais ça a-tu marché? C'est quoi? Je comprends pas. Mais ça... Hein?
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Accusé. Les preuves, il y en a pas. Ah oui, ça.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewellery.
I need to go.
Oh, c'est que c'est hot. 4 minutes. Ah, ok. Non, ça, je l'avais déjà. Peut-être quelque chose m'est échappé de l'autre côté. Gros, moi, je pense que c'est lui, man. Sérieux, il est fucked up. Accusé. Let's go, man.
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
C'est lui. C'est lui, man. Il sait pas quoi dire.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Vos crimes doivent être punis.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
C'était cool ça, man. C'était un tuto, mais c'était vraiment nice.
Too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Yeah! Oh, il court, il sprint! Alright, man! Hey, j'espère que vous avez apprécié cet épisode. Nous autres, on se retrouve pour la suite, man. Fait que c'était cool, man. J'aimais ça pareil parce qu'au début, je pensais que c'était une petite crise de tuto. Trouver la canne, le mener à quelqu'un. Bon, plus jamais j'aurais pensé que ça aurait vraiment déboulé à une histoire de meurtre. C'était vraiment très intéressant. Mais là, c'est un monde ouvert, ça. Ça a l'air d'être un monde ouvert. Ça a l'air d'être assez gros comme jeu, pareil. Ça a l'air pas pire pour eux. Mais bref. Alright, man. On se retrouve pour la suite, man. Restez à l'écoute à la prochaine. Ciao.